I stumbled across Learning Ally because we had a need. We had students who were not reading. In our K-5 sites, we had students who were trying to meet their AR goals. So they had accelerated reader goals that they were trying to meet, or they had to read and they weren't reading, they weren't accessing. In our middle school, we were trying to create heterogeneous groupings, meaning we wanted every kid to be in a regular language arts class, but they weren't able to access that because they couldn't read the content. So we stumbled across Learning Ally. Learning Ally is an amazing audiobook resource. It provides kids access to grade level content and increases student engagement, and it is teacher student approved. This year we competed in the Great Reading Games. We took second place. That means our kids read in second place within the entire nation. So we are super excited about that. Currently, we have about 1,600 kids enrolled. We've read over 275 pages, and over 350 students are reading at or near frequency. Our kids are finally accessing the text. If you have not looked into Learning Ally, I have this book, Esperanza Rising, for a simple reason. Once we implemented Learning Ally, I had a teacher call me and say, this is by far the best intervention I have ever seen in my entire life. I have a student who met me in the hallway before school started, because once you download the book, it lives in the device and you can take it off campus and have the book if you don't have Wi-Fi. She said it was the first time she'd ever read text that related to her. And so that should sit with you. That should be what you're thinking about when are we providing kids access to culturally relevant text? There's also a picture of a camper because we have a homeless student who started reading 2 years ago with us, about a year ago. And now he's our top reader in the middle school. He lives in a camper in a campground and moves every week to a different campground because he doesn't have permanent housing. He is our top reader in our middle school and has read thousands of pages. So we need to think about who needs this access and why.